Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video review I want to talk about what you should do or what kind of market attitude you should have, especially in this down market that we have been seeing for almost a month now. I mean, we had a little bit uptick earlier in the month, but since then we have been in this steady downtrend. So I want to talk about what kind of attitude you should have, what are the things that you should be doing in this kind of market to set you up for a nice return, and overall how to stay optimistic, and just basically what you should be doing. Alright, so before we get it started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please like the video if you think this is helpful. If you think that you learned something today, that really helps me to make this content for you every day. My channel is not monetized, so I'm literally making all this video to make sure the users, like the new investors like you, are getting educated. Alright, but it just gives me really a motivation, in a sense, that people are actually coming to the channel, people are learning new things, and hopefully they're applying this tips, strategies, whatever you want to call it, in their investments. So as I said, my channel is not monetized. I'm not making not a single dime out of making this content for you. So I hope you're appreciating all the effort I have put in so far. Okay, so let's dive in. So first, let's talk about Bitcoin. All right. So in the morning video, I did talk about Bitcoin in the price action that we have in steady downtrend. So right now we are sitting right around 9,800, 9,900, and that is a very good, one of the very good support from the previous low that we have witnessed, not probably about 2 weeks ago. All right, so that support level is very key right now, in my opinion, in order to have a good, last remaining bears or last remaining short-term traders out of the market or out of the Bitcoin. So we need to have this support level needs to hold up, and it can if we get a better price action from the Asian market when it opens up in a few hours. Okay, so look out for, watch this 10,000 mark, 9,900 that's general area. Okay, a lot of trading took place in that 9,500 to 10,000 mark. So that general area it have a lot of resistance from the previous. Now it's acting as a support, so keep your eye in that area. The second area that you want to watch out is around 9,000 and 8,000 mark. Okay, so that is the second level of support that we should be watching out for. The good thing that I like right now, even if we are coming to this all-time intermediate lows, is that in the shorter time frame, we are not making, I would say, the MACD there's a divergence in the MACD. What do I mean by that? That it's not making the newer, it's not touching that previous low in the MACD when it initially touched that previous low, or that happened around January 17. So that's a little bit bullish, in my opinion. Overall, what I want to see is a nice candlestick, a nice up candlestick with a higher volume that kind of get us out of this complete reversal, similar to uptick. If you see it on December 31st, if you see that December 31st time frame, we had this nice down, and all of a sudden next day we had this uptick, a little bit sell off, and then we had this nice little rally all the way up to 17,000. So that's the but we want to see that with higher volume. Okay, that's another, I want to emphasize that point, that volume is the confirmation that we really need to see in order to have a sustainable bounce. Okay, so at this point you could do a few things. Okay, you can either sit back, not like watch the market as much, and like just kind of step away from it, kind of just let it be, let the bulls and the bears fight it out. And maybe you want to have some of the limit orders set around that 9,000 mark and that 8,000 mark, so whenever those price action, if it goes to those level, it will automatically will get filled. So that's one scenario that you can do. As I always mention on the channel, that we never go all in. So even if you're buying or adding to your position, then you should be adding a smaller position. It doesn't have to be a big chunk. It just have to be like maybe a couple $100. It doesn't have to be maybe 2% of your portfolio or 5% of your portfolio if you have a high risk tolerance. It's very individual. So like your risk tolerance might be completely different than my risk tolerance or someone else that so it's very individual, and you really have to adapt and your trading style based on that. Okay, some people really don't like losing anything, they hate the fact that they lost their position went down 5%. Then you want to be very cautious on how you're trading. Maybe the mining is a better option for you. So you have to really analyze that personal position, how it fits you, what works best for you, because ultimately you are the boss and you have to make that call and you have to make that decision. All right, so in this other thing that I like to do in this downtrend is start making a list of coins or currencies, whatever you want to call them, and start making the list of those value coins. All right, what do I mean by value coins? So value coins are the coins that they already have a proven project, they already have a good community behind it, a good ecosystem behind it, a good team behind it. They have ran up a lot, but now in this downtrend there is an opportunity to get in. All right, so that's what I mean by value coin. So what are the value coins? All right, so in my opinion, some value coins that were very visible, you want to look it up in the coin market cap, especially in the top 10 or top 20. Okay, so if I come to the coin market cap, let's load that up real quick. So look something up in top 10, top 20 that you really wanted to get previously, but the price action went up so fast that you couldn't keep up. Alright, so for instance, I give you my example. I liked IOTA. I really do like IOTA project. I think it have a lot of great potential. When it was trading at around $3.54, I thought it went up too much too fast. So now I'm adding that into my list of things that I want to buy potentially. I recently bought Cardano. I added today, right around about an hour ago, I added a little bit more position of Cardano around 48 cents. Just because I think this is one of those proven projects, as in there is a good team behind it, good community base behind it, good following behind it. So I really like that project. Cardano is one of those projects that I think is very, it's very much out there. It's very proven project, and there's a good team behind it. Ripple, another position that I added around a dollar mark today. All right, Ripple is again it's one of the coin. When it went up to $2, people were chasing Ripple at $2. People thought $2 was so cheap for Ripple, and now we are sitting at $1. It went almost at $1 today. So that's a value coin in my opinion. Those are the value coin that you need to be looking out for. Don't try to chase coins that are all the way in the bottom of the list. Not at least, maybe you can do that for maybe 10% of your portfolio right now, or maybe even maybe 20% at max. Again, depends on your risk tolerance. but don't chase like coin that are very much down, because right now you're getting the overall market in general is down, so you're getting everything on discount, and when you're getting everything on discount, you want to go get something that is already proven. Let me make an example again. So let's say if there is a huge sale throughout US on every single car, okay? Every single car in US you have amazing 50% off, okay? Will you be, when you go car shopping, will you be buying a BMW or Audi, or will you be buying a Kia, or a Ford, or like whatever? Most people, I think they will say they will buy a BMW at 50% off compared to buying a Ford at 50% off, right? Because or a Tesla, throw in Tesla in there, right? So if you get Tesla for 50% off, wouldn't you rather be buying Tesla at 50% off compared to like BMW at 50% off? Most people will go with Tesla at 50% off because that's a better value. The company already have proven itself. It already have a working project. It already have good value, and in the long run it will give you a good return. Same thing here, same concept applies here. When the overall market is giving you this huge discount, then you should be shopping. Your shopping list should be consist of something in this top 10, top 20 at most. In my opinion, Ripple, Cardano are my my go-to shopping shopping coins right now. I have added position in those two. IOTA is one of them. Tron, I think this is just waiting to just needs some momentum on its side. So Icon is a good one. Neo is a good one. So there are a lot of good coins in this top 20 categories, and if you really feel that you want to take some risk, then you can, but make sure you take those risks with not a huge chunk of your portfolio. Take it with maybe 10% or 20% of your portfolio. Again, it's really very unique to the people. It's very it should be tailored to your own risk tolerance level. Syndicator is another great coin. It was when it was trading at 30 cents, people were like, oh wow, this is gonna go to 50 cents and $1. Now it's trading at 22 cents. So it's a great coin to get in. Redcoin, I remember Redcoin used to be people used to love Redcoin. It's a really good project. It's a great project. So these are some good mid-sized coin that you can really get into. Then going down the list, AirSwap, that's a good one. I have heard very good things about it. Deep Brain Chain, this one is amazingly good. It's it's one of those micro cap coins that have a lot of room to grow in future. So but you want to, again, you can allocate maybe 20% of your portfolio to this small cap coins, but when you're shopping right now, especially in the overall downtrend, you should be focusing on this bigger one that have already proven themselves over the months, over the years, have a good community following, already have a nice ecosystem in place, already have a nice team in place. So especially in the overall downtrend, I like to allocate most of my position into this coins that have already been proven. All right. Ethereum is another very good one. It's I recently added more position Ethereum as well, by the way, just a full disclosure. Ethereum is holding up relatively strong compared to Bitcoin, and I just have a feeling that Ethereum will make a new high before Bitcoin will make its new high. So if I look at, this is the Ethereum versus US dollar on Coinbase, and it's in this wedge formation right now. It will be I have a feeling that it's just ready to break out. It's one of those coins that is just sitting for a positive market condition. But if you look at Ethereum against, let's say, Bitcoin, so Bittrex, I don't want Bittrex data, I want something that is much Coinbase. Let's say Coinbase data. Coinbase, I like Coinbase. So look at this. If you look at this chart of of Ethereum versus Bitcoin pair. You see this thing right here. This is a nice cup with a handle and ready to break out. Cup with a handle is a very technical formation in the candlestick patterns. It's very bullish and it's ready to break out. It made this nice cup for past couple of weeks. It's been consolidating, made this nice cup. Now it's ready to break out, and you will see when the market turn. I'm telling you right now, Ethereum definitely gonna make it all-time high before Bitcoin will make its all-time high. All right, so again, Ethereum is looking very bullish, especially the Ethereum to Bitcoin pair is looking tremendously bullish right now. Okay, so keep an eye on that. It's always like, there are some key resistance that's coming up, but like I think it have enough room to run in short term. Okay, ADA, we talked about it. So it's right now it's in this consolidation phase. The 50% support on the Fibonacci is holding up nicely. XRP is in a similar formation right now. It's on the downside. There's a like $1 support that is keep on holding up. So I wanna, if there is a overall market turns, I can see XRP to go easily to 150. So if you're a new trader who was just getting into the market, so something like XRP, something like Cardano, I mean, those are the ideal coin that I would, if I'm just getting into the market first time, I will be buying these coins, because there's a lot of up potential for this coin right now. It's just still getting started. It's relatively new, but like they have a lot of potential. They can easily make you 50x, like 50% profit within like 3-4 days. Like 50% profit within 3-4 days is like those are good returns. So I mean, again, if you're just getting started, you can test the water with like small position, like 20-30% of your portfolio, if you're just getting started. So give you some skin in the game at least. So, and especially with coin like this, they will definitely bounce off when the overall market improves. All right, so just to wrap it up quickly, when you are in the downtrend, make a shopping list. Just like when you go to a grocery store, you usually people have a shopping list, and that's a good habit to have a shopping list. So you behind every shopping list, you have made some calculated decisions, or like things that you want to buy. Like if you want to buy Ripple, why you want to buy Ripple, Cardano, IOTA. So what I'm trying to say is, have a game plan for the downtrend. Have enough capital that you have sitting like on the sideline that you can bring in. So when you can add on to those positions, like a smaller position, you can add on a couple of $100 here, couple of $100 if it goes down, because no, it's hard to predict right now if we have seen the lows or not. Okay, I'm being very honest. It's like we might go down to 9,000, we might go down to 8,000, we might just turn right back up tomorrow. We're in that junction. Is like it's hard to predict the bottom. Okay, in my opinion, it should. I mean, we have been holding it in this arena for a while now, so this is a very good support point that we should hold up. But again, we trade on probabilities. Okay, so that tells me that if you if it comes further down low, then put some limit orders, and look for the things that you want to buy, and buying it from this top 10, top 20 will be the ideal situation, because they are more proven projects, they have a good community following on them. So I think they have a better value to offer. They just have overall, they have better value. I'm not dishing out any of the coins in the lower list, but I mean, you should be buying some good coins that I have already mentioned in my videos, but not a huge percentage of your portfolio in them. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I hope I made myself clear in what I'm doing and what you should be doing in this kind of downtrend, what should be thinking pattern, because it will, the better you protect your your downward momentum, or better you manage your downward momentums. Like your upward momentum will come, but if you can manage this downward momentum better, then you'll be much further ahead compared to a lot of people who are trading out there. Okay, so that's all, guys. Again, if you think this was helpful, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and I will be posting new content for you every day. All right, thank you.